Okay, hello. We are back. We are taking a break from Witcher 3 this stream, because yes, 2 days ago, the KFC dating finger licking good simulator, whatever it's called, dropped. I couldn't do it the day of, unfortunately, but we're doing it now. I'm really excited. Um, I don't really have much to say besides we're gonna do it. I know Game Grumps did it this morning, and I haven't even watched that one yet because I don't know anything about this game besides like Sanders is a hottie or something. I haven't watched that. I don't want any spoilers. I've never played this through. I am just really excited to see what happens. So we're gonna. I haven't even started it up yet because like I want to get everything. So we're gonna open this up and see how it goes. Oh no. Oh, it's loud. It's real loud. Oh my god. This has already exceeded my expectations. Wow. Okay. New game. What should my name be? Gonna use a Game Grumps Classic. Eat a poo poo. Dumb biscuits, though. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. The moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Oh, it's gonna keep going, huh? Your first day of culinary school is in no time to sleep in. Okay. Smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. About 5 different ways of saying school there. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. We're gonna daydream a bit. Just think about our bright, chickeny future. It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit, of course, and burst out the door in a hurry. My question already is, does KFC exist in this universe? That's a gross noise. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. If anyone out there is actually eating KFC biscuits for breakfast, like intentionally and not because they had leftovers, I don't know. Is this? Maybe that's how they do it in Japan. I know KFC's a lot bigger there, in a lot more different ways. Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forget to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh! Just swim in a chicken. You'll be fine. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Am I a guy or a girl? Am I gonna bang Miriam? Good morning, Ita Poo Poo. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? I can't do voices, so I'm not gonna bother. Maybe I will. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. I hate her. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, look at her big, goopy tears. Couldn't taste any love in the food. Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. This voice does not match the sentiment. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, what? It's a 3-day semester? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Well, you're gonna have to stop sucking then, huh? Sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. That was unnecessary backstory. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? She's gonna spiral, so we're just gonna change the subject. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than your good friend. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. This music is really annoying. All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who's enrolled at this school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll suck. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? What is this? They're probably reading the same message board. Maybe they're just posting about themselves. Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg. If this is gonna be an egg-heavy narrative, I am out. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. This is why you're gonna fail, because you believe dumb shit like people hatching out of eggs. Or maybe he is a chicken that has not been established and is not, based on what we've seen, out of the realm of possibility of this chicken universe. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile, like chickens do. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him, or the laws of bears either. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley! Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil. Team Rocket. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Ashley. I'm trying to figure out how to say this right. What is this pose, Miriam? What is this? What is happening here? Oh, I didn't see their chicken shins. You leave Eat a Poo Poo's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Oh, she's like, oh, you got me, Miriam. Good comeback. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add in extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. I love this. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Who wrote this? Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocket glutes. Ahem, Van. I forgot what voice I gave her already. I can't with this. I can't. You rang. Oh my god. You've never been sure what their arrangement is. But as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. So we do have a Team Rocket thing going here. Oh my god. Look at his not apron. Holy shit. I can't. I'm dying. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us their diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. Your amateurs could learn a lot from us. I don't know what his voice is gonna be either. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Yeah, that's the reason. Let's go, Miriam.
See you later, losers.
Whoa. Ooh. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. He's fucking stupid. What the fuck?
Oopsie. I sharded myself. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. So he's pushing on it. He's pushing on the window, not the door. That should do the trick.
I love you. I hate you.
I think you mean thank you, small, weird, fat, bloated child.
My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old.
Ooh. Could someone like this also be a student at school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down, as he must have done for his entire life if he thinks he was named after his Pop-Pop. There's a lot to unpack. We don't have time. Hi, Pop. I'm Eat Poo Poo. The name that I gave myself. So are you going to make me hold this door all day? Little ghost breathing boy?
No.
With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me or is he kind of cute?
Stop. I think it's just you. We're not going to unpack that. You both shrug your shoulders before following into the building. How old are these people? This needs to be clarified right now. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. So we've got some math and a picture of chicken. What? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium in front of the class. Adorable.
His name's Sprinkles, and he's on a thing. He's got a tie.
Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary, I don't know how to say that word, class.
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Well, he does eat shit, I assume. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush as you rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. They fill your nose and throat. You die choking. End scene.
I'm chilly. Somebody close the window.
And then he walks in. I mean, you're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew that anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. And Miriam's freaking the fuck out. Holy shit. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Did anyone know that that's what Colonel Sanders' first name was? Colonel Sanders. That's how he's being introduced now. Interrupt Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence, please call me Colonel. Colonel Daddy. Colonel Daddy Sanders. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Daddy Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. I feel the heat from my undercarriage. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Your erection is ridiculous right now. And the silver here must be sweaty, sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. These people and their insults. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Don't dwell on it, man. Who's this guy? Who's this square in the corner? This is not an option. There's only one option. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. For what? Your sweaty, sweaty body. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. What country are we in right now? Please, use my handkerchief. It won't be enough. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. You and your sweaty corpse. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified and very aroused. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Oh, he won't. How will you respond? Take the handkerchief? Refuse the handkerchief. Ooh. Ugh. Take the handkerchief. You smell it deeply and stuff the whole thing in your mouth. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. That will definitely not be enough. It's so beautiful. Ooh, I got some love. I got some love from the chicken daddy. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. This has his natural scent on it, of fryers and chicken grease and biscuits. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. I should have read the whole thing, huh? Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. No harassing the smelly chicken man. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. I'm gonna say it differently every time. The birthplace of culinary legends. Someone help me. Past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food that you've cried and bled into. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. Because of course there will be. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. I assume broom is relevant to KFC lore somehow. I do like that it's sporks. Wow, he's fierce. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. I can only take what the fuck is this? Hi guys. I'm imagining a Ross thing. Hi. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss...
Quiet.
Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. They said this was a 3-day semester, so how many times do you get to come back and keep trying? Everyone stares at him blankly. He is the most forgettable looking man. Actually, he kind of looks like the guy from Ratatouille. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. He's like turning around and doing the thing dogs do when they like kick dirt onto their shit. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. That's why it's his 3rd year in a row. Even Clank made it here on time. Rolling this better be a robot. Rolling halfway across town on his tiny, tiny wheels. He's an industrial kitchen's appliance. Not gonna make the sounds. The class bursts into laughter. The robot cries, implodes, sets itself on fire. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Oh, God. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin and you have cancer. You should be taking better care of yourself. What's that face? You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Okay, so you knew his reputation, but you didn't know that your teacher was a talking dog. I feel like something does not quite hold. Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack. You decide to nicknames in high school. You try to decide and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? I feel like that's condescending and possibly construed as bribery, but I think that chicken snack is the right way to go given the entire theme of this ridiculous thing. Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles is not impressed. It's long, uncooked, and very white. His favorite. Your apron chicken. Well. I think there might be some competition for our new star student. Bribery will get you everywhere. Apparently. Now I know how things are run in this school. Free professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Ugh. I wonder if Colonel Sanders says anything about that. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. Oh, I wish I could have a dog spit on me. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Debatable. Settle the fuck down. Take your seats. Prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Gonna fry some fucking chicken. Everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats. They were not already sitting down? They were just standing around? You're left standing, apparently, at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Colonel Sanders' lap and Colonel Sanders' face. Hey, Eat Poo Poo, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested. Oh boy, howdy, am I fucking interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Ooh, can I sit between them? You know, I'm just gonna... If I need more handkerchief help, you move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. Miriam stabs you in the spleen. Game over. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. Why is he the star student? However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Apparently, he's just going to memorize all of this while remaining extremely upright. How old are these people? Thanks for offering me this seat that wasn't really yours to offer. It was just one of the 2 remaining. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. It's like soliloquizing here.
That's so inspiring. It's so inspiring.
A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. Nothing is off topic in the game of Thirst. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz! Yay, a quiz about me! I hate this child. I don't know why he's here. Don't know how old he is. I think it's weird that Miriam's got like hot for him. It's bizarre. I hate it. It's incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at the school of the topic that I cannot pronounce. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and blah, 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 how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Depends on where I've been wiping. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a flock of chickens. No? What's a flock of chickens called? That's right. Great. What was the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Efficient? I feel like a spork is the right answer, but that's not true. I would go with that. But just my hands, really, just hands. That's right, it's not. That's wrong. You can neither stab nor eat soup with it, so what's the point? If you're just joining us, we're playing the KFC dating simulator instead of Witcher 3. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat. Definitely. Probably anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's fucking rich coming from KFC. Is love one of the 11 herbs and spices? Herbs or herbs, depending on what country you're in. That's right. Not too much salt because we really don't want to get sued. Sprinkle's a good boy. He's the best boy. Oh, it's like It's like Anthony from Queer Eye is like super in love with corgis. He's like the Anthony of the school. I'm gonna give him an Anthony voice and have him say like so. That's right. I can't do an Anthony voice. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Star student. It's fine. Your total score. It's perfect. Did you cheat? No. You looked up to see that Colonel Sandals has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. That's how I got all the boys in school, just by being better at them than in everything. I know we just met, but I have to confess, God, his eyes are pretty. I think you have a beautiful brain. Boy, if I had a nickel, I could buy a bucket of KFC. Hot diggity, eat a poo-poo. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! God, he's so cute. I wish I could do more voices and better. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose, but only the end of it. It doesn't make it all the way in. Your mouth waters.
You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Why is there always that girl? Why is there always a girl like her in these dating sims? Everyone, can I have your attention? Shut up, Ross. I hate this kid. I'm not going to voice him. No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. We're going to eat it, and I'm going to feed it to all of you with my hands that are not sweaty like this asshole over here. Everyone cheers. He hasn't made the announcement yet. But what if this kid, like, has some, like... What if he's just like, I have a debilitating disease, that's why I'm late all the time, I'm going to die, and I just want the approval and love of my peers, and, like, a little bit of chicken. They're like, fuck you, Ross. She said shish. Annoying child. Put your fucking juice box down. Sew a button. God damn it. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. What is the structure of this? It's a 3-day semester. Has he been here before? Has he not? How many semesters does it take to graduate this place? Why was Miriam stressing out about not... I don't understand how this world or this school year works. It's really stressing me out.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Nope. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? I've also heard that he fought a bear with his face. Is this? If it's... Oh my god. I want it to be that bowl with the mashed potatoes and the, like, little nuggies and the corn. God damn it. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, his conscious glimmer in the light. It's only chicken. Fucking fried, whatever, in a stripy thing. The aroma envelops you. It's fucking delicious. Awesome. Great. He's filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Oh, I see. This is the origin story. Stewart Cafeteria, established 2015. It's definitely not... Okay. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. Yes. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11, count them, 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Now, what is the balance of the herbs and spices? Is it 5 of one, 6 of another? What is the ratio here? You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can, stealing his secret like the dirty cheats they are. Well, that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. My nipples are buttons. I'm just, drafting Last Will and Testament in case one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. I don't understand. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing. It's sick burn. They didn't even notice because it didn't make any goddamn sense. I don't like that his hair is a star and her chest hole is a heart because I kind of want them to fit into each other like one of those child toys where you just put the shapes in the hole. I hate this music. You wait to see what singer Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. She flashes the Colonel her boobs.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to thirsty AF as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself and his magic chicken flipping fingers. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite. His eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in the pure exhilaration. What is this face? That is the face of a chicken rage. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. My dick's at the bottom of the bucket. Reach as deep as you want. Take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket. What? Do buckets not exist in this universe? Why is this? No, it's a bucket. I'm confused. It's amazing! God, if Popeye showed up at the end of this and they just like had a fist fight. Oh, we're in space now. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. You shove it down your throat, you choke and die for the second time in this game. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Don't bother identifying every flavor. I went to a trivia game once where I had to name all 11 herbs and spices. I got half of them right. One of them is salt, which is neither an herb nor a spice. So, trivia people, fuck off. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Or swim toward the light. I want to know about his heart. I just want to get in there. Bucket of heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. You'll be saying that about Colonel Sanders later. What a guy! Hell yeah. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for flavor, are they the same? Depends on what you're doing. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Don't give me a choice when there's not a choice. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. How long is this game? I will play the entire thing in one go. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. Just dunk me in batter, senpai. What exactly? How bold to come out and ask. I like your boldness. I will not tell you. What? He's got a cane now? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune. My fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Popeyes can go fuck themselves. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep... Oh, that's me. It's just me and you here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I've been willing to trade. Like what I did with your handkerchief later. You're not getting that back. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. It's a 3-day... He looks disgusted. What is that? We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Don't rush shit. I don't want to get to know you, weirdo. Chicken licking weirdo. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. Said every man ever. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? That's not what they say about secrets. Aw, you've got moxie, I'll give you that. God, I should have done a mid-Atlantic voice for him. Maybe I'll do that. Who wants Colonel Sanders to have a mid-Atlantic accent? Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone in this busy cafeteria and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. That's never been hot. Saying you can feel his breath has never been sexy.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use me. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. It's cum.
Cum? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched.
Well, this is the narrative now.
While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Give it a rest, huh? You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy.
Sometimes I like to come outside in this one day that we've been here and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. God, he's that guy. He's that guy who's like, oh, I have a podcast and like, this is, I'm gonna make it big and like, don't wait till you see. I'm just gonna be like fucking herbs and spices everywhere. You can say you knew me when. Sounds like you have big plans for all that cum. I dare say the biggest! I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. He's crying.
Neg him to show your own strength. Yes, please. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him, because that just has not come out before you. All you've done is sweat at him and talk about chicken. Okay. Neg him to show your own strength. I am trying to seduce him because I want to get some hot chicken fucking at the end of this. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice. No, we all know there's 11 herbs and spices. You cannot go beyond that. To do so would be in violation of nature. Be modest, but thoughtful. He likes my brain, so, I mean, like, but you can't go beyond 11. It just doesn't work. So we're going to be modest but thoughtful. Slow game. Slow game. I got hearts! Now what happens when he really likes it? Because like in some of the dating sims you get like the like eggplant emojis. I imagine it's just going to be flying chicken legs. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. That is so milquetoast. Everyone fucking enjoyed his food. You're not going to stand out like that. You just look like a desperate fanboy. God. Now you've got his attention. It's too easy. The flavors are complex, comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It's perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Eat-a poo-poo. Never get tired of that name. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you.
He said feeling. He's got a feeling about me. It's not the one I want, but it is one.
We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Why is he here? He doesn't need this. He's already invented his herbs and spices and whatever shit. You step into the massive cooking arena. The afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Gordon Ramsay is there, shouting at people and stabbing them indiscriminately.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? Well, then you'll be out of this game. I don't have to deal with your annoying ass anymore. That's fine with me. You're not going to blow anything, unlike me. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creation. Stop fucking crying. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. They will die and be incorporated into the dish. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders like you're so fucking desperate. This is sad. Play it cool. You gotta do the long game. You gotta hang out with somebody for fucking years, never tell them how you feel, and then just sit on that feeling forever. That's how you win. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Oh, Miriam, I'm sorry. But the thirst wants what the thirst wants. Ah. Sure, eat a poo-poo. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Ugh. Hello, new partner. Meep meep. And there we have the summary of all the guys who liked me in college. The greasy nerds and the robots. Poor Miriam, I feel your pain. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Maybe choose the one with hands. We'll start there.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. What?
Was that really mean? I don't really understand what that sentence was.
Who do you want asked to be Miriam's partner? Well, she had like a weird crush on the stupid kid who can't read his name upside down, so we'll go with that. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop Bob today.
Oh, I made the robot cry. He's coming after me when the robots awaken.
Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. Ugh. I kept him in the game, is what I fucking did. Now I gotta talk as him.
I'm a chef.
He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. You still like him, Miriam? You still like that? It's disconcerting, at best. But Miriam is too kind to act grossed out.
I love your enthusiasm, Pop. You have a great porn career ahead of you.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? You liked him. You said you liked him. You thought he was cute. But it's too late to change your choice now. You got yourself into this miss. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Making moves. Alright, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. It does not, actually. It takes a flint and a steel to make a fire. Flints are just rocks. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare. Well, it's just chopping meat. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. There's too much Japanese porn stuff coming together in that one. I don't think that's a good idea, but your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy, let's steal Granny's recipe and incorporate it into our extremely popular chain. I know where this is going. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? Pardon me. They get off my nipples. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away.
Why is that embarrassing? It's like being coy. It's like, oh yeah, I'll sauce you up with some gravy.
Oh, the potatoes! No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
I got some melons for you. I haven't decided what gender I am still.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Yeah, you big heart-tittied slut. We're just cooking partners, mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your chicken fingers off my man. Well, who are you partnered with, huh? As soon as you lose. Did someone call for me?
Oh, it's an unrequited crush.
What is this music?
Grease lightning.
Oh, no, jeez, stand down. While I'm over here crushing Eat Poo-Poo's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Well, now I feel bad for him.
Okay, I can't with this music. It's too much. Too much. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Ida Popo was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I like they kept it gender neutral. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. I'm moist right now. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. No one's ever had chicken out of a bucket before.
But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? What? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Oh, he doesn't like that at all. He's like, oh, gross, this bitch. I hate this. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. I don't think he's into it. I think you're fine. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back, who you just fucking sold out. I don't think that's gonna work. I would... I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Now she's crying. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me as that. No, you pursued me like a thirsty bitch. A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Itapupu as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Only as business partners, no other feelings involved. That's it. I'm only backing out because it would be a dick to back out, and that's all. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Pupu's talent or their loyalty. Oh no, we're getting somewhere. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and moist and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in. Why? This is resolved. This is done. He's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. I don't think that has anything to do with his current availability. I feel like there's probably not a way I can actually lose this game. Just like, look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot because you're a prodigy. Or you're cooking your hands. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. Too much cream. Too much saying cream. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well where your attention was elsewhere. Well, yeah, it's a mashed potato. You just... done. That's it. I know just what to do. I'm gonna shoot my gravy all over that thing. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, which he produced out of nowhere, but I don't want to question where it actually came from, out of which pours a smooth, brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish and one of your breasts. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Granny was a thirsty bitch, too. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. I've never been aroused by a spork before. The greatest of all utensils. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. He's only got one of his eyes open. His eyes are so pretty. If you love something, set it free. You both drop the fucking spork. Mashed potatoes go everywhere. It's embarrassing and not cool at all. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up to whose lips, I'm wondering. How are you both going to eat out of this spork? You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Give it up, bitch. You lost. Like she's dressed sort of like an employee. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, oh no. You were doing so well, me. You fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Who are you horny for? Van, do something, do something. Scooping a fingerful. Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes. This is really sexual. And Gravian realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? No. Hold on right there, Itapupu. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. Are we gonna get detention together? Is there gonna be only one bed? If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. I'd throw it at his dick. Can I have potatoes face? What is this child? Van Van rushes. He's not clean enough to cook. Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Too many sauces. Bladed on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Different cooking implement. Silky saltwater sauce. You've ignored me for too long. Oh, that's the Rothschild. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van, swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. The axe gouges itself into his face, his jaws hanging from by a thread. He screams and dies. No, don't! Poor Antony. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. That's not how food spoilage works. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. My pride and dignity. I don't feel so good. Fuck you, Ross. It killed him. It killed him. No, he's a sad ghost boy. Oh no. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up. Oh, he's gonna die too, thank God. Pup winces in pain for just a moment and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oh.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
Uh-oh. Entire class is gathered to watch his final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. There is what the fuck is this game? What is happening here? The class where what bell rings. Disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. Everyone's like, oh, it's fine. He didn't die by the time the bell rang. That's fine. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for putting shit in his mouth has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. That's what happens when you spend your life sucking toads. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. You're a dog. What are you spending money on? Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. It was exhausting. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student, all of his nonsense. Yeah, just that. Just that. Colonel Sanders approaches you. I just watched somebody die. Now you want to fuck? I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. You are the only one who's noticed this, and therefore the only one worthy of attention. Attention. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You fly little Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. Vibe. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. But the music's very sweet. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow. Where is the neon glow coming from? And speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
This is now an ASMR channel.
They were amazing.
Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way you find upsetting, inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. He's crying. That's not a good time to admit feelings. Colonel Sanders.
Yes, eat a boo-boo.
There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights, putting them down, then picking them up again, and not resting or stopping, and lifting, and then not resting or stopping. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, no, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story, like my hair. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? It technically was the poison that killed a guy. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad, Ross-like sigh. Forget we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. I have the star hair. And the button nipples. Oh my god. Ooh. First of all, I thought sporks were like the treasured utensil here. This is... Yikes. This game. What is this game? I think I left the fridge door open later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my garden, connecting with another chef on an emotional level, but not sexual at all. We're just chef to chef in here. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Gravy boy. Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Who the fuck cares? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! Oh. What will you do? Alright. You're gonna attack! You decide to go on the attack! Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Yeah. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster's effects are can't with us anymore. Draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. There is nothing natural about what is happening here. The Earth has rejected you. They grow larger and more intimidating. How do you respond? Attack! How many points of damage do I have? You go to a side on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Is that the only attack I have? Are there gonna be more battles where I can learn more things to do? Spark Monsters is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spark Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. What the fuck is Colonel Sanders doing in the meantime? I'm going to keep attacking because I don't know what else to do. Cook with love is a shitty move. Why is that the only thing I have? Spark Monster is oozing cheese sauce on a lawn in the quad. That's nasty. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Probably our dog Professor. He's just going to eat it off the ground like a dirty boy. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Where have you been? Where have you been this whole time? Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pit. Oh, is he just like shedding his clothes? Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. Injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast, love me. A living creature, pure soul, deserves pity, not wrath. Well, debatable. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. He will. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. His little spork legs. Defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but it goes, but it's so much more. It bites you. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Oh, I just remember this guy was supposedly birthed from an egg. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping into your dick. You stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. I've decided this character has whatever genitalia is appropriate to the narrative at the time. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. You swoon. Without any energy to keep your eyes open,
Darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He is naked, looming over you. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. You would have died there. What a guy. What a stud. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You gently stroke his penis. He understands. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. How does he know where you live? Let's not question that. Good night, my colonel. Ah, did I say that out loud? Fuck. In your dream, you're together. For some reason, Sprinkles is there, instructing your love. Oh, God. Dreams are weird. So is this game. What the fuck? You awake on day 2 and process some wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Hopefully neither. Neither. I don't want Corgi Anthony Porowski narrating my sex. You know, could be worse. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? We know it's jizz. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. He's probably made you the vessel of his secret, and once he dies, you will live on with the secret. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. He's definitely not told everyone else that. He's making Horcrux. He's making chicken Horcruxes, and you're one of them. You meet up with your bestie, who you've been blowing off for the last 24 hours because you want to get some hot ass in front of the school. She hates you. She launches into a story that's no doubt less interesting than yours. Okay, this might be a little strange, but I think it might be, I think I might like Pop. How old are these people? Again, how old? Like him, like. That's why I put you together. You're welcome. I know, it's just his invulnerability to poison gets me real hot, and I know I can just shove anything down his throat that I want, and it'll be fine. I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. It's that juice box. I can squirt that all over me. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. We never doubted that. We just thought he maybe got kicked in the head by a horse. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. What did he say? Did he talk about me? Did you know Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Unlikely. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put on a hat one time and thought he looked cool. One time Regina George punched me in the face and it was awesome. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie, which I would love to undo slowly. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. You are not a knight yet. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. God, if I had a nickel for every time I was like, we totally connected, and then we never spoke again. Yeah, you should. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great, and so is he, and so are we. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, if he's not into me, why did he... Oh, don't do it. Why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? It must become... I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? She checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer when I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. He flashed me, took down his pants. It was fine. We had a nice chat. This cannot be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. Like ketamine. The man even gave me... Nope. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He told me to snort it as hard as I could. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a favor, I could have some of my own. Please don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home.
He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when oh no. Later, when I took the thumb, a very strange feeling came over me, like I was falling into a deep, deep hole. And the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. It made my mouth numb. I don't know why. That was fine.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. What is this game? Why is KFC okay with this?
Whatever. Anyway, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals, like, you know, pen pals that just carry weird powders over country lines. It's fine. I bet he would love to know more about your new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I wouldn't be much use to anyone.
Why are you selling out your lover?
Please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders, except people would find out, you dumb bitch.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Why would you? You've given me literally no good reason, not even like questionably good. There's absolutely no benefit to me telling you what the secret is. I do not understand what this plot point is. We're making up a fake ingredient because I don't got time for this bullshit. Stop snorting weird flowers. Quickly think of a fake ingredient. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's poison, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow! Fun fact, Eye of Newt actually refers to mustard seed. It is a real thing, it is mustard seed. That is Eye of Newt because it looks like little newt eyeballs. So it's really not that fancy, and I would bet that Eye of Newt is already in KFC. I don't know, maybe, who knows? Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you imagine that you figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll shut the fuck up and move on. However, she immediately turns around us with thumb typing on her phone that you can't see. That's probably not good. She's tweeting it for the world to see. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Your friend sucks. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. Yes, it's go time. Chicken Daddy has arrived. It's what? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Run to him. I'm just gonna, we've been thirsty enough. We're gonna stand back and admire his majestic glory and his horse. This is weird. He spanks the horse like you wish he would spank you. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently, as I am now. He's pointing and crying. He's so overcome with the beauty of the horse and the cherry petals and all of this shit. I don't know. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. I was not worried about the horse at all. You attempt to compliment him, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, eat a poo-poo just gets real nervous around people. They like, God damn it, I hate this. Everyone at this school sucks. This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. Yeah, he was just like shitting out both holes. Hot. Sounds like... And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. He knows I didn't have food poisoning last night. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, who are doing something bad. The way they're hiding, you must know, be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad, all of the above. I'm so tired. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Why am I fucking with these people? You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. I bet they summoned the spork monster. Cracked it. He knows you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time to clap for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd admit what? No. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use little evil. I like his eyeliner. You finally get a look at what it's hiding, and you recognize it. It's a book. Just like the one you found after your encounter with a spark monster. Oh yeah, we didn't really revisit that, did we? It's that same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is definitely a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. Chicken face book. You notice they haven't just been studying the book, they've got pop pinned to the wall. You just noticed that, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. This is the person your best friend likes.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further for more students, time for class. Yikes.
Beep. Beep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it. We're about to the bullets.
You watch how you talk to him.
That's the wrong person. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, even from a stand mixer. Oh, is that what he is? Your mother was a stand mixer. Statistically, yes. Zip zip. Making noises. Okay, oh.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed as she bats her eyes. Colonel Sanders must know that this is ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. I don't give a fuck. I got other shit to do. Y'all ain't shit.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Sprinkles arrives. He's panting. He's a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. Oh, after you just, like, ran us, like, up one side and down the other last time. About being late, you were off chasing cars and you got tiny-ass legs and it's fucking adorable, but you're a goddamn adorable hypocrite. I'm here. I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his belly. He loves it.
We're gonna review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. I feel like we haven't cooked anything yet. You want to pay attention to the lesson? You really do. You really don't. I don't give a fuck about chickens. Since when 1776 in the song of the Russian independence, there was a chicken her first Sunday night. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. You come to Shamila's family straightforward. Well, eat a poo-poo? This appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Sparkly pepper. That's normal. Your body's not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. There's a lot of weird tripping in this game. Like, this entire game is a weird trip. Ghost of student, my friend. Oh, hi. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is, I'm sorry, I'm dying. It's fine, I'll work through it. To fulfill the prophecy. You must. You find yourself, you follow, feel yourself again to consciousness. Oh. You come to, everyone's staring at you. Oh. Pepper was last in the kind of earth, and now it's gone forever. It was going to spoil anyway. So. You think to yourself, wow, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Cafeteria like dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared by a time competitive cook-off. What? Level of what? I don't understand. Can't we just eat normal food like normal people? Fine. We compete. Bit of lunch. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, eat a poo-poo. Hearts. Hearts for you. I'll be watching the performance. Jacking off. Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. No, no, students, please settle down. This is lunchroom, not a sportsing court. I'm gonna start calling them that. Finally, some sense. I just want to eat my goddamn lunch. At least not until we turn on the timer. Timer ready. Oh boy. That's what I'm talking about. Arroo. I stand corrected. This dog is nuts. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. I'm going to print that on the inside of a cup someday.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. We're doing potatoes again? Ugh. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 centigrade.
Yes, I want to rub your tummy.
I'm going to need to season this chicken. You have an idea. 11. That's right. Heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. It's a corgi. Doesn't have a tail. Basic steps. Elevate craft. What kind of that's wrong. Oops. I'm begging you to go. Next question. Classmates rooting for you, but Ashley, simple, stronger, and faster. You have to pick up the pace. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place, thinking about his balls. Where does it come? What? Sure. I don't have time to read all of these. Shut out the names of the readers. What is the sound of success? Sizzling? Damn it. Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Ida Poo Poo. He's actually cheering you on. It's not a dick, which would be awesome. Except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many... What? Yep. Grr. Stranded desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which one do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're failing. What's that have to do with cracking food? Stressful. Really struggling to keep up. Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than shoes. Sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Yeah, I like to mash it by hand. You might not have any hands, but Ida Poo Poo does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You shove your hand in the mixer to rescue dough before it's overmixed. Oh, you dumb fuck. What the fuck? Was this an option that could have not happened? It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. You can't use that hand for the rest of the match or your life. He shakes his head in shame. He cries. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Look at your hand. You can't go on. Oh, it's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Makes me the winner by default. No, no, no. It's not fair to compare account of your injury, even though you were the dumbass who stuck your hand in the stand mixer. It's completely 100% your fault. Licks his doggy chops as he looks at your mangled hand. But tell us what you prepared. Let me tell them in the sweetest. I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I thought you said it was colorful. It's just white. I was going to ask Ida Poo Poo to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of the delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Also, I don't think this is a thing that they serve at KFC, but if it is, and this is like completely to just like announce their new dome dessert, that would be sick. even if it comes at the expense of my own victory and lack of getting laid by Daddy Sanders.
Lend me your strong, steady hand. Goosh. Find a delicate fried cheese croquette, top a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Gelée.
He's intrigued but not impressed. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it? Ashley.
Oh, you?
As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Just internalize it. Just press it. Just push it all down. Your eyes burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to... Your eyebrows turn to ash. They fall off your face. People cannot read your emotions anymore, maybe forever. Embarrassed and ashamed, not to mention your crispy brow. You run for the quad to be alone. He will never love me now. I think I killed this. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awesome, awful person, and that would be a dick move anyway, so... Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine, can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser, I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Oh, I'll fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? No. Failed at not being a sexy, sexy bastard. That's exactly what I think. Well then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, humble. Well, handsome, I was born that way, straight out the egg. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. He's crying again. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I never learned that babies didn't come out of eggs, just because I did. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I was terrible at fucking cows. Meals can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight that I started. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. I was not always fit to wear this delicate tie. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I mashed my ashy eyebrows all over his white shirt. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Bastardizing the name of Kentucky forever. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world, mostly Japan, and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Fuck off, Pop. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupting by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night. Oh, it's the spark monster. Borko! It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. This game is so weird. Monster problems, am I right? No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. I'm not familiar with this trope of your life. Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. That feels pointed. I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. What is with dogs in the school? Till one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Interesting. The plot thickens. A magic spell book. Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. Don't return it. Don't do anything with it. Just respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there, cock-blocking you at every turn, as is my wont. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Eat a poo-poo. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Together. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sandals' home must be like. Sandals' home. But it sounds like you're about to find out. It's got chicken! Stuck inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Boner bond. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. God, this guy is just gonna teach me how to live. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? Nope. Well, side dish that I've been tinkering with. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I think I'm close. What could it be? Mac and cheese? He starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. Yeah, me too. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy or maybe both. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Now you've got him right where you want them. Him. Should you reveal your new secret creation or keep it a secret too? Just for me. Reveal it. Show him your tits. You decide as you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. You dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. Present to you my original coleslaw. Shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light. It's Lux Hideaway. Magnificent. I will fuck it. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. You lap it out and then spit it into his mouth. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Said no one about coleslaw ever. Ugh. You could offer to make him more, but he seems sentimental. He's gonna jerk off to that coleslaw. Sure, why not? That's not weird. Get yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Fuck this coleslaw. Now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Every time you get close, you're just like, well, why don't I fuck this up? It's amazing that this person is still talking to you, honestly. Memories, emotions, whatever. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I'm gonna fucking tap this chicken. Realistic stuffed chicken, ew. It's not just realistic, it's real. Like dead real? Taxidermy? Must have been important when it was alive. That's a normal thing to do to your pets. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. What the fuck? The ghost of student pops up. Were you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Nah, man. I never even learned your name. I can just tell you my name right now. It's Ross. Can you see him trying to bone down? Open the window and he's swept out with a breeze. What if Ghost of Student is really your true soulmate? I love this Ghost of Student subplot. I don't want to fuck with this safe, I feel like it's... there's dead people in there. It says, here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Oh my god, he set everything on fire. Poor guy. This isn't suspicious. Adorable baby boy. Oi, 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 oi. Who frames a baby to a picture of just themselves? Some fucking psycho, that's who. Probably the same kind of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Ooh? Is this where he poops? Signature white suits. You try. Oh, don't put it on. That's weird. Don't smell him. Home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? You care, girl. She's a new dish she's been working on. He wants you to eat it. He asks you why he's wearing his jacket. I don't blow this out, but it does make you look fuckable. I like to bang myself. Oh, grab the jacket. You forgot to take it off. Oh. Oh no. Do I? Oh. Is it time to make my move? I feel like maybe is it time to make my move? What do I do? What do I do? I feel like telling him the truth and like the first and last ones are kind of the same option. Oh man, there's still like a day left of cooking school though, I feel like. What is you fess up and tell the truth? Is that just like I was smelling you? Or is it I love you? This isn't that kind of game. Did I just... Not that we blame you for trying, but still. How did I fuck up? What? Try again. Please not from the beginning. What the fuck? I didn't think... Oh. My god. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we won't put on his fucking jacket this time. Reveal it, blah. Coleslaw, that made him horny. Great. Yeah. Okay, done. Yep, done. Yep. Yep. Cool. What else is that? Oh, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. It's made of spun silver. This guy is a demon. Scented candle. It's chicken. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in lake. Summer of 69. Do they have the rights for that? Oh, it's cum. Oh, I'm stressed out. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna say we're cold. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Nailed it. Everything's moving too fast. I should be home studying. Take off the jacket and run. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Why is he all like weird and sweaty? Colonel. Yes, Ita Poo Poo. I'm crying because you're leaving me. Don't leave. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take something. They haven't done anything yet. Whatever. He's into me. We talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. I can't with this chicken flying saucer thing. I'm so tired. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Well, I figured out I picked one of the right options. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. New secret ingredient just learned about. It's cum. Wait. Oh, it's a second secret ingredient. In some jurisdictions, cum isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Blake, breakfast. It's a simple breakfast I just pulled out my butt. It's meticulous. I laid the eggs myself. Do they have KFC for breakfast in Japan? Is that a thing? Takes you on a journey. I guess chicken and waffles. That's not so weird. Whatever. I fuck with that. Your turn. He's waiting to ask you an important question. You wanna fuck?
So would you say that? We're the perfect match. Oh my god! If he's gonna like chef friend zone me, I'm gonna flip this table. How presumptuous! You've been trying to. Again. Like, just all the times when a guy's like, hey, like, I need to ask you a question, and you're like, oh my god, what is it? And he's like, yo, do you think I should play Madden or like FIFA? And you're like, flatter him. I think we might make a great team. Not in the way you asked me about, but in other ways. A single tier. With the right business partner, I know I can't. I don't want to be your business partner. I want to do the business. Could be talking to you. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's one. He's so confusing. Men are so confusing. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Yeah, I'm gonna find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of an you pop bone, didn't you?
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. You're a shitty fucking friend. I'm worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now it turns out you're fine, so I can finally get used to being on the side of Miriam.
Sure. You will not believe what happened to me after school. I went on a date. Oh. I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered with the Poppy, asked me to go out with him.
Of course I told him you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. Ugh.
He was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know a little guy. Do you like him or not?
Do you like him or not? That's my only question. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house. What? What's a shush house? Things quickly spiraled out of control. What the? Is this a thing? What is a shush house? Is this just something like everybody knows and I don't? House. Shush house. Is it like a speakeasy? Shush house. All I'm finding is articles about House, the TV show. Okay, thank you. Maybe I should have just kept clicking. Did she just say shush house as if that's a thing people just say?
I'm really not sure where we stand. Ooh, they did dirty things. You know, I went on a date too. It wasn't a date. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
God, kiss and tell. Man, this guy sucks. I suck. Nothing happened. Oh, everything happened. But the emotional connection, wow. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you agree to go your separate ways. Friendship over. It's done. What is this game? It's emotionally exhausting. Were you a fuck or what? I'm gonna play this whole thing. I'm gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna get through the whole thing. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, even though he might not get that fact. He's too horned up. He's all horned up and ready to go. Your stockings are too tight. Because you know he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. I'll order you up one right away. I'll send my swirly with spring. You can get your swirly dip too. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like this. Why do you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in this school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a beautiful and gentle creature? You've got some nerve suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Nobody's saying that. No, you're twisting my words and I won't have it. Hey, you clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. That's why you could seduce Colonel Sanders, because you can't do a hand job.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever.
Colonel Sanders found them. This is a boiling over.
A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited? Don't be nice to everyone. Just be nice to me.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
I don't think you won. But your presentation was fine. What's he doing? Complimenting here. He's a nice guy. He doesn't like you that way.
What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, chewy chocolate sauce?
It was clear you're passionate about how your food is received. It's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Oh, uh-oh. Excuse me, eat a poo-poo. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside. Eat a poo-poo. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Oh no. You take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. I'd never expected to hear KFC and grimoire in the same context. Ever. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if he weren't really powerful? Have you not heard of scrapbooking? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page cover with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. Love emergency. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Oh, we're gonna do an Eternal Sunshine thing, huh? That ended well. That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rude and dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger. Okay, fine, it's drastic, but desperate times call for desperate. Don't do this! You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and the secret ingredient is coleslaw. Pretty good excuse to try it out. Been there. Don't do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It was a lot of build up for nothing. It's almost time for class! I could have done that. It would have been dramatic, but it also would have, I think, extended the playtime of this. Sprinkles is already in the room. He clears his voice. Arf. I want you to all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on. But it's nothing, I just need to hump something. His cute little nose crunches up and he breathes quickly. Gives us some homework for a snack. You reach in your backpack and gives some best last semester that you forgot to turn in. What did you learn last semester? He chows down. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. Were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. Wisdom. Miriam's love drama spill. Oh no. Love drama spills over into class. What? Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class, but I miss you. We went on one date, and how could you miss me when I'm right here? Don't date children. Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his place to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. That's real cute. What happened? What the fuck happened? I got in trouble and now she's mad at me and I can't stop blinking and it's scary. I didn't get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother who blames me for him getting banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. That's probably what Pop calls it because he doesn't know the word for museum. We're on one date. We're over. Oh, it meant so much to me that I made this for you.
Ooh, there's an egg inside it.
Wow, okay, well. Just nudge Colonel Sam and be like, aren't you glad that's not us, huh? What if I tried to fuck you the other night? That'd be weird. That sucked. You mustn't be distracted. Final competition. Working on title. Test time. See you later. Speeding through this. Upcoming competition. Very beautiful soul nearby and in need of a pep talk. Hello. Oh. Hey, Miriam.
I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even the source of her frustration is such a silly, small, tiny, young, tiny boy.
You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, feeling the wind in her hair, and hesitates to embrace. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Yeah. Yeah. Super hard. I'll just invite you to our fuck ranch and it'll be fun. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone you meet today, tomorrow, this whole year. So what? You're a special person who's gonna die alone, and that's okay. Should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. A murder soup. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. I don't like when people say that. You were pep talking Miriam. You completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You're just gonna fucking eat. Gonna head to the arena early to practice a dish. If it's fucking coleslaw, I swear to God. Test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a place to beat the pants off Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his eager counterpart, Ashley. As planned. Oh, we're gonna get some pot pie up in her. After practicing for months, days, making this dish comes second nature. What are they learning here? They're just like making up stuff that they've already been doing. It's like get a pot pie in the oven. I'm so hungry. Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders and a just thing of like all the wind and the cherry blossoms and man, this guy's dramatic. Eat a poo-poo. What are you still doing? What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory, and your dick is right in the middle of it. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. I cannot believe I'm finishing this whole thing. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious, you fucking literalist. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sandals get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard. The oven timer goes off behind you! Ignore it, like there was no sound at all. Fess up. Fess up. Why are you gonna ignore it? You're gonna fucking burn your shit? I don't know. Okay, you got me.
Hearts! I love secret pie.
Doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. I fucking know. I'm not stupid. I can smell your shit. It's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specifically hot man. You knew it was just a pot pie from... You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Yeah. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all butter crust. What else? I assume there's other things in there. Said Chicken Daddy. And my nose is telling me something else. You sharded yourself. Oh no, is it burning? No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of your jizz. But it will start burn. It's gonna burn. Just pull it out, pull out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's sloppy. Best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking. And I could eat this all day. Yeah, eat my pie. Just eat my pie. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down on the ground. No, lays down the ground rules, not lays down on the ground. There are no rules.
Just cook. Just fucking cook. Okay, mac and cheese plus pot pie are good. Yep, gonna do that. Also, Van Ashley are doing some shit. I don't know. Miriam's also there. Colonel Santos is also there distracting him. And he's like getting his spices, and his original recipe are fried chicken. Registered. The intensity of the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow. This is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Wash? Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! Moving on. Van flexes pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. You'd think he would have learned his lesson. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point chick cooking technique. When did Clank learn to speak English? I always spoke English, you dick. It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take. Don't kill him. Self-destruct. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. She'd take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic. No. Last time I did the easy way, I got my hand fucking smashed, and we are still waiting to hear back if that has healed or not. Or if I just have a mangled flipper. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, eat a poo-poo. Your dick gets so hard it flips all your ingredients off the tray and onto the floor. You lose. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. Turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. What? You got your own shit to do. Yeah. Who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm already done, so I thought I'd help you. That's not how competitions work. Oh, yeah, that's sweet, but oh no, don't do that. It's a secret ingredient. Oh no. She said the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Ivan Newt from? Any grocery store. The boiling pot explodes. Yeah. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Oh, hey, Spork Monster. Steve, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. We are Borg. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve. I hate to battle, so you're doing pretty alright. Oh my god. You're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. Mind if I chill? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm in the middle. Do you mind? Oh. You've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cookies. He's crying! I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, my friend fucked this up for me and she's just getting all up in my shit. Can you just, like... You just get some, you make yourself useful, put some shit in some shit, and like, I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was, oh my god. Whoa. Just watch, just shut up and watch. I get it. It's like that time. Blah. Oh my god. I'll see you later, bye. I'm so tired. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You kick a dude in the face like in the Karate Kid, and somehow that's not against the rules, so you win. Summon extra power. I what it takes. I came here to win. I'm the eye of the tiger. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange, Super Saiyan. As culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are stained. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Oh my god, Ross, fuck off. Yes, Eat a Poo-Poo, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. I'm in charge of it. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds are preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate. Energy courses through your body. I think that's cheating. With this power, you can do anything, even bone chicken daddy. Except turn back time, which would have been. While you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven can't be served. You are just fucking this up, man. Fucking it up. Don't worry, dear Ita-poo-poo. You may suffer some setbacks, but all is not lost. You still can make coleslaw. Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today and for the last 2 days and, like, kind of slowly trying to bone you a little bit, but not really. Just, like, holding out enough hope that maybe you'll just stick around and I can get your cooking secrets. Anyway, I'm impressed enough. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. And that thing with Super Saiyan, this music is killing me. He steps up to your station and stands right beside. Do you people not know how competitions work? Here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and, like, let's be real, KFC mac and cheese is pretty shitty. You're gonna need it. What about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? What about our love? I mean, what? Following the rules has never been my thing. That's why I got kicked out of every school I've been to. I follow my heart. What a guy. What a daddy. Unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. Sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. It's fried chicken. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up. Well, you must now prepare to present your dishes. I legitimately have a migraine. But I shall continue. A handful of students stand tall. The class seems incomplete. Incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, Clank, they're fucking dead. Oh. From off screen, a pure and innocent giggle can only come from one student. I'm flying. He's high as shit. It's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? I know you had a publicly devastating breakup, but this seems like a good idea. Pops on a broom clasped by the elastic of his underpants, impervious to all humiliation. Yoish. Van did it. Aw, he wants a wedgie. I thought a wedgie was a salad, you fucking stupid child. Well, Pop is eliminated for being a dumb fuck. I can't feel my legs or my balls. Torsion. So much torsion. It's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not the best. What was the worst one, then? God. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. That's the second person who's died this semester in 3 days. That's not a good ratio. Leaves only 4 remaining students. There's Ashley and Van, and Miriam, and Colonel Sanders, and me. So I think that's 5. It's been a long semester. Wow, yep. Yeah, days. Eat! I think this dog is just running the school so he can get people to cook him things. Miriam, describe your tiny dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. It's so delicate. Is that a Japanese food I can't pronounce? Spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yeah. Call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. That's weird. Yes, Chef Sprinkles. Green tea made from baby tea leaves. Picked myself. It is all weed. He just... ugh. Opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. You eat shit, though. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Ita-poo-poo, for helping me to believe in myself. Van. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shells topped with caviar. Blah, 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 blah. Bit much.
It's a lot. That's why I did it. It's a bit much as my brand. Doesn't it look cool? You know, I admire his passion, and I think he's creative, and I stand. I stand Van Van. Too many spikes. Doggy don't like spikes. Woof, woof. Slashy custard. Be gentle with my cuisine. Maybe cater to your audience. Know if they have thumbs or not. Goes all in tongue first. Can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Aw. Poor puppy. Oh, he's got an allergic reaction to the sting. That's not how sea urchins work. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving in a bowl vein of needles would make it difficult to eat? Aww. He does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour. That's how I want to go out. Ay, ay, ay. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Graciously laps up a bowl of milk. Dogs can drink milk, that's fine. Time to step. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and light rose water syrup. Gross. Turkish delight is nasty, and Lion Witch in the Wardrobe lied to all of us. Turkish delight is not good enough to sell out your entire family and reality for. Topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That doesn't sound too bad. That sounds nasty. Quite delightful. Don't eat it. It's a display piece. You fucking bitch. I can't with you. It's beautiful, but it's a cooking competition. At a cooking school, you have to fucking eat it. I mean, she's not wrong. She did cook it. There's no... It's not... Yeah. You know what? I think we have a Sharpay situation. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I go to college of eating school for the hungry. You can smell it, but don't breathe. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You're disqualified. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself maybe not to eat sea urchins. You and Colonel Phil, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Mac and cheese with chicken fingers on next to it. Oh my god. Did they just... Is this the entire point of the game? Did they debut this? Is this real food that I can eat? He examines it closely, sniffing an eye. But the mac and cheese at KFC is so gross. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. A dog... He's a dog. He'll eat anything. Literal drumroll plays. Just when I've seen everything, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone fucking passes. The school means nothing. School is a sham. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They always seem to transcend this or another. Are we gonna do another space sequence? You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. Yeah. New menu item is so impressive that even Van Van and Ashley are drawn in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete, and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh boy. Also, a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van Van Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. They're off to compete in an aerobics competition. Full show. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me. Yeah. Now everyone's together. It's the Spark Monster. He's mellowed out.
Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Way to dead name that thing. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically for apparently no goddamn reason, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. She's gonna fucking die alone. The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Gee, I wonder. Who rolled in on a horse 20 minutes ago? Oh. It's Pop! He's arrived late, but apparently for good reason. He's king! A crown? Welcome back. Nah. So we had it mailed directly to father. We figured it was the least you could do for the school's dean. Oh, God. Yep. New wing on the school! Son of the chancellor of such and such. What the fuck is this game? Miriam, will you be my lady king?
Well, now that I know you have a shitload of money and maybe servants to bathe you, sure.
An offer to join the royal family.
No,
It's a dream come true. You get to be a princess or a queen. I don't know. I don't think he knows. He's stupid. Either way, crowns and gowns, baby.
I'm sorry, Pop. I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life.
Thank you. Good. You go, girl. Good for her. A twist on a twist.
So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Okie doke. I'm done. I know when to give up. Sparkling and electrical hissing happens. Clank is here. Now I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. He's still talking. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. That's normal. Boosh. Cherry blossoms. Colonel Chicken Daddy arrives. Whoa. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just enough to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal, a family meal for a discount. I didn't get to be the most famous chickenman in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Is he famous already? The end? What do you mean the end? No, it's not, thank God. We need to fuck. So everyone feasts on just check. Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Sitting? Just like on the floor? Eat a poo-poo? What are you doing sitting all alone? Well, you're too busy fucking around with your chicken to pay attention to me. Well, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Well, sweaty, and gray, and came from an egg. Off the top of my head, spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and ready, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you. Eat a poo-poo. How sweet. We'll work together and play together and fight together and more fucking and like maybe some business, but like mostly fucking. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. That motherfucker! But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't... This motherfucker! Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection, did you? Failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? That is not the problem. The problem is that he does not respect me for the passion that I have cultivated, and he does not see me as an equal, so no, there is not a love connection here, motherfucker. I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Ita Poopa, I'm sure you'll find your place of function here. Along the way, you'll have me by your side. I hate this. I hate this. The end!
You know what?
I am displeased. You know what? Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy and his fucking chicken. And you know what? Fuck KFC too, because now I'm hungry and now I want a mac and cheese bowl, which is the entire goddamn point of this thing, but I know their mac and cheese sucks and it's just gonna be a goddamn disappointment. Just like the end of this love story. Great. Cool. Thank you for watching. This stream is over now. Goodbye.